You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is, man. So that wraps up 2022 as a whole. You know, the year just is about to end, about 2 days ish. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that it's been a great year. You know, we've got new supporters. The Instagram page has just launched. We launched the official Donne Colioni Instagram page. Make sure you follow that. Link down below. You know, the fan base has grown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Milestones, and we had a lot. And this year we started. I don't know. I'm saying we, like I'm talking to myself in third person. It's usually just me. Like we're like some kind of corporation. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that the channel has grown. You know what I'm saying? The content has shifted into more of a podcast style of content. Don't get me wrong, like I'll still do vlogs, I'll still do reactions here and there whenever I feel like it. If I see something I want to react to, I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna do a vlog, you know what I'm saying? But going forward, it looks like the channel is moving more into a podcast direction. You know what I'm saying? That being said, we've had plenty of new guests on the platform, you know, and I just want to say a shout out to all the guests that have been on the channel so far. It really, you know, I really appreciate you guys coming onto the platform, you know what I'm saying, and learning a lot more about you guys and what you guys do and all of that good stuff. With that being said, there is a lot of different guests that we've had on the platform, and you know, it's been very inspirational seeing a lot of you guys, you know, when we first recorded the podcasts, and then seeing what you guys are up to now on Instagram. Some of you guys are doing big and better things, and you know, and just growing in whatever craft that you have, and seeing that is really inspirational. You know, a lot of you guys have grown since the time we've recorded, and seeing what you guys have been able to accomplish during the year. So, you know, with that being said, you know, I just want to congratulate all you guys who have been on the platform, seeing what you guys have been able to accomplish. It's very, very, very inspiring, you know, and I hope to have you guys on the platform again at some point in the near future and sharing with everybody what you guys have been able to accomplish in 2022, and to talk about what more you will accomplish in 2023. With that being said, this video is basically just a little highlight reel of the best moments I thought of the Donne Colioni show. To be honest, like they're not really in order of like top 10 type thing. It's kind of like moments that I thought stood out to me. Without wasting too much time, let's jump right into it. Yeah.
Interesting. This is something I always ask everybody that comes on. And this is usually like, I always compare like the slangs of different cities. And since we finally have a man from Toronto here, you know, I gotta shed light to that, man. Like the Toronto. This is the thing about me in Toronto. It's just like, bro, why do you guys sound like pirates,
bro?
I was always thinking like, yo, how am I gonna make money? I used to sit outside and just look up in the sky and be like, yo, how am I gonna make $1 million? How am I gonna do this? And nobody really came to teach me, so I had to go and learn from other people, you know. And as I learned, I realized I was gaining some knowledge that I said that, yo, I'm gonna go share this information with some people in the future. But first, I want to take care of myself and make sure that my business is doing good.
Word, that's what's up.
Yeah,
man. It's always important just like, you know, learn about financial literacy and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, even myself, I'm trying to learn more about money. Before I was like, I don't want to say didn't care, but it was just kind of like,
yeah,
you don't really think it's possible in a way, but now,
yeah, like, that's how we grow up. We grow up thinking like everything's not possible.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Do you like the Toronto Raptors?
Honestly, after Kawhi, I only followed him because Kawhi was on there.
You're sick. Oh, nah, bro. You got to support your hometown, man.
Where LeBron goes, I go, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those guys. I'm sorry. I'm one of those guys.
Bro, that's how I want my fans to be. I want my fans to be like, yo, whatever Kyrex is doing, that's what I'm on. Yo, I'm going to read you this text, actually.
Yeah. The algorithm, like I actually neglected my YouTube because I was like, I'm getting more love on TikTok. Yo, screw you guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like
when I first downloaded TikTok, like people used to do those dances, they used to smile in the camera. I'm like, how do you get views and likes off of this? Like everybody's doing the same exact thing. So I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, this is crazy. But that was before I knew TikTok had like a category, because I'm on the category side, like the comedy side of the category. So this is before I knew like TikTok had like a dancing category or a makeup category. I didn't know it was different categories. That's what made me interested in it, because it's like, oh, like I'm on every category. So it was kind of like, yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, especially with those categories, like, because I don't know if you follow those TikTok analyst guys. You be like, you gotta find a niche. Da 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 da. I'm like, they look not wrong, because I do TikTok too, right? And I noticed like I was kind of like everywhere. I was making videos about this, that, and then I was like, okay, let me just focus it on maybe the comedy. I went into the comedy side really, and that's where I went from there.
That's good though. That's good, because the comedy side like is hilarious. Like those low quality videos that you putting up and those out of pocket videos. It's like nobody can get canceled on TikTok. It's a lot of dark humor everybody puts out, and it's
that is
funny.
true. Actually, it's funny you say that, because I actually put a what do you call it? I did a little video on TikTok. It was kind of like this. It was kind of throwing fun at the whole vaccine thing, right? And I was like, yo, I'm probably gonna get canceled. I know I'm gonna get canceled, but it was kind of funny. Everybody was fighting each other in the comments.
Oh my god!
Like,
oh my
attacking me. It was just like, oh man. I mean, it played out for me. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, the comments, man. Everybody. It's like a riot in the comments. Like it's always somebody arguing or somebody saying like, "Oh, this is not funny." Then somebody always got to back to be like, "Oh, you don't know humor. You don't know." Like it's the people in the comments be going crazy. I just be wondering, like, you just sit there and just argue with people, like it's crazy.
Kermit the Frog with the tea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, the joint where he drinking. Yeah. I need talking about
Especially since the lockdown, COVID times, with the whole systemic, but I don't know. It's kind of weird, because before lockdown, I never really understood what systemic racism. I knew what it was, but I didn't know there was a term for it. Systemic racism. You know what I mean? Yeah. And people talk about systemic racism and stuff like that. How it's a lot harder for people of color to like move up and have opportunities, right? And they kind of developed like this, in a way, like this victim mentality. And I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Like, and me personally, I just. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think with the Black communities that we put ourselves in this victim mindset where we believe that we can't, like we're like not able to do what we want to do because we feel like, oh, it's because I'm Black, I can't do this. You know what I mean? They're gonna look at me, they're not gonna accept me, whatever. Whereas I think if we want to see change, right, we have to become the change we want to see. We have to start stepping into those higher.
I agree, bro. I think like, especially after the pandemic and the whole George Floyd situation, like we kind of forced the door open on like as Black artists and everything. Like I think right now, out of like all of history, is the best time to be Black or a Black artist. And obviously, it's good to be Black Eddie. You know what I'm saying? As an artist specifically, because there are people and foundations out there that are actually willing to give you money just because you're a Black artist, right? You're hearing stuff like Black independent artists are getting grants for films, for everything, right? I think right now is the best moment, and I really strongly believe in Black excellence, and I've seen Black excellence around me with like you guys and like the people around me. I got this friend, her name is Joanie, and she's like a VP at I think she's the president of like something like an association at the U of A, like here at the U of A, right? And that's like, and she's somebody that like is really close to me, and I've seen her go up against like other students that are very educated and very smart, and she's a Black woman, right? And she was able to make it and win, and I think like, bro, I don't believe like that systemic racism today is so strong to the point where we don't have opportunities. Now we definitely face adversity, but the only people that are stopping us truly are ourselves.
I have no idea who controls us, no idea who censors us. This is the thing. They censor you, so they kind of in a way control the culture with an invisible hand. That simple.
Oh yeah, like definitely, like they don't want, because like the more invisible you are, it's kind of like
Violence makes you more powerful.
Yeah.
I think it's in the book 48 Laws of Power. Bro, you gotta read that book, bro. That book is like,
Oh yeah, you never want to. Oh yeah, that book says that about that. You never want to show your hand.
yeah.
One thing I did realize about the government, though, they did show their hand, though, about how they showed their teeth. That's what I'll say about their power.
Yeah.
Through the quarantine, closing
Yeah.
down schools. I found that quite impressive. Beyond the medical, it was impressive. Them locking down everything for how many years was it that you had to do online? There was no in person?
Probably 2 years.
1 or 2 years, right?
It got to a point where I only spent 1 year in university.
Damn.
Like actually 1 year of like in person. Not even. I don't even think it's been a year in person, bro.
No way.
Because I'm already a third year and only spent 1 year. Because I spent one full semester.
At the beginning.
Yeah, and then the second semester was cut short. And then I
Yeah.
came back for half a semester, then boom, we went back online. And then we came back again.
So 1
halfway
year.
through. Yeah, it's only 1 year.
Damn. That's tough.
Yeah.
And the social implications of that, I find the worst for children.
They're gonna
Like
be
children
children
of really, as they call it, Gen Alpha, I believe.
Is
I
it
don't know
Gen-
if Gen Alpha have even started yet.
Gen Alpha? I
But
thought
Gen
we were still
Alpha-
on Gen Z or is it
Gen Z is our generation.
I'm Gen Z?
Yeah.
I thought it was a millennial.
No, millennials are older. They're baby boomer kids.
I'm not a millennial? That sucks.
Yeah. What do you mean that sucks? Millennials have it tough. I don't care what anybody says. They have it the toughest right now.
Word?
What do you mean word? Think about it. Most people in their life because a millennial is probably around 30. Millennials around 30.
Yeah.
So think about it then. Most people want to say by 30, oh, I have a kids, I have family, I have kids about to go to college, or maybe just young baby kids, I have a house,
Yeah.
I have a stable job. Yo, because my brother is millennial, and I've been thinking about the price difference since the baby boomers, everything has gone up. Tuition's gone up, car insurance has gone up, house prices have gone up.
Oh, like for them to actually like live lives is harder. is what you're
Food
saying.
has gone up. I don't know if gas has gone up. I haven't been buying gas for that long.
I think it
But
went down. I
from
think it's $1.70 something.
Oh no, I mean in the past. I'm
okay.
talking in the past, like decades ago.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
for their generation,
Right. It was just way cheaper back then, probably. It was probably like 90 cents.
I don't even know.
About that.
But again, all those other things are increasing, and now
Yeah.
they want to start a family at 30. And it seems there's about to be an economic
Might have to wait till
collapse.
50.
Yeah, they might have to wait till 50. That's why us, they always say, oh, at least you can waste your 20s. Millennials are 30. They can't waste their 30s.
Yeah.
To get into fitness, like where should they start? How do they stay motivated? All that stuff,
Definitely. The first thing you have to do is start. That's the first step to anything. You can't sit here and watch people and say, I wish. You have to get started. You know what I'm saying? Getting your foot in the door is the first step to, becoming great. A lot of people talk about, oh, I want to get in the gym. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Go. Literally, just go. You don't have to know what you're doing. Just go. I promise you, people are to help you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that the first step to achieving their goal is actually getting started. A lot of people are just scared to get started. Once you get started, you start building on top of that confidence. You start getting farther than you would have ever imagined. But you can't do that if you don't start, And then just on top of that, the main thing is consistency. Like something I hear all the time is Rome was never built in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way you're going to get to your goal in one day. It takes progress. You have to keep progressing to that point. That's where the fun in it comes, like you'll see yourself changing. You'll look back and be like, I wish I did this earlier. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is you have to get started. You have to be consistent. And, it really is just like once you do that, you're going to see yourself change a lot more than you expected.
For sure. That's facts. Definitely, man. If you guys want to get into the gym, just start. It's still February. It's still time.
It's early,
It's early.
You gotta if your resolution was to get into the gym and you missed January, you got 11 months left. It's February 4th. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of time and it's like resolution and stuff like that doesn't really matter. Like it doesn't matter when you get started. It's just starting. You have to start.
What's your take on? So would you say passion? Are you talking purpose, or you think purpose and passion two different things? Or
Great question.
Or like
you just asked my favorite question. You asked me my favorite question. Yeah, you asked me my favorite question. I'm very passionate about this question. And so Passion and purpose are two totally separate things. And I think there's a lot, there needs to be education on this topic. And it's something I talk about heavily in my podcast. Purpose and passion are two separate things. Your purpose is why you were here on this earth. And anybody listening, you, Don, you will never fully figure out what your purpose is. I know that sounds crazy. You'll never figure out what your purpose is because, like today, I'm on here. I could inspire somebody today, and then that person then inspires somebody else. I will never fully understand how far my purpose goes. I'll never understand that.
Never know.
So don't waste your time trying to understand what your full purpose is. I might know a little bit of it. I might know I'm on here to inspire some people in this way, but I'll never know the full extent of my purpose. Your passion, the one thing you can figure out and you need to figure out is your passion, because your passion then makes your purpose as great as it can be. You might not know what it is that your passion creates, but you know in your passion, it creates your biggest purpose. And this is why. When you love the process of something, I believe a passion is a love for a process regardless of the results. And so right now, I love talking to passionate people. I love talking about passion. So right now, my purpose is at its max right now. I'm talking as best as I can because I love what I'm doing. And so a passion is loving something regardless of the results. And so when you tap in and do something you love, you're going to be more motivated to wake up in the morning and do it. When you're doing it, you're going to be more focused. When you're doing it, people are going to interact with you more. Why? Not because the results are better, not because this, and that on the external. It's because genuinely in your heart, you love what you're doing. And that's what I think the world needs to get a grip on. It needs to get a grip on, what do I love doing regardless of what anybody else says, regardless of how many views I'm getting on YouTube, regardless of what my mom and dad say. What do I love doing? That's what we got to figure out. And we got to stop saying, what's my purpose? Because you'll never figure that out.
Damn, that's crazy you said that, because the thing with purpose is just like, man, like I feel like the idea of just like, dang, I will never truly know what purpose is. It's just, it makes you go crazy a little bit. It's like imagine like when you're gone and you'd be like, what the heck was my purpose? Like,
and guess what? Your purpose, like you don't even like. I could like everything we do on a daily basis could have an effect for the rest of the world. Like, have you ever heard of like how, like if you went back in the past and you stepped on a fly, then something wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Everything could have a chain reaction. So it's like, but what I tell people all the time is, as human beings, it ain't for us. We don't have the mind capacity to even understand all that stuff. All we can do is just love. You know what I mean? All we can do is love others, love what we do, and then understand the best will come out of love. You know what I mean? And just have peace in it. Don't even try to think about it. Don't even try to think about, man, how many people will be affected. Don't even think about it, bro. It's not for you, because you got to realize when you do something you love, it's not really about the glory. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about how many people like your picture. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, look, I'm doing something I like doing. It's not about how many likes. I think people get confused with finding their purpose because their purpose sounds good. The purpose is going to get the most likes. My purpose is to help people. Oh, people going to think I'm a great person now. I'm not doing nothing I do so people can think of me a certain way. I'm doing it because I like doing it. And it's a level of peace in it, man. It's a level of peace.
That's crazy. That's deep, bro. Like, that's like,
yeah.
I think, damn, you just kind of just broke it down. Like, I feel like low key, I'm one of those people. Like, I don't know, until like when I like before this podcast, I like got into your content a little bit, right? And I was watching it. I'm just like, because I was one of those people who I kind of focus a lot more on purpose rather than passion. But after watching your content, I was thinking, maybe I should tap in, like, what's the passion behind it? Because I think the passion, like, is what's gonna actually keep doing that purpose long term.
And you know what's crazy, and I don't tell anybody like it's not okay. It's okay, but I did it before. You know what I mean? I was always like, what problem can I solve in the world? Yeah. And what I tell people all the time is, you're never going to be able to save the entire world. You're never going to be able to fix every world hunger, every single thing. All you can do is what you're meant to do. And that's through whatever you love doing. And through that, there will be a chain reaction that will work to the greater good. And you're going to have to trust that. But if you try to fix problems and you try to do things based off these results, you're not even going to have the passion to even get to those results. So say I'm like, I want to cure world hunger, but I don't love the process of curing world hunger. I'm never going to get to that goal. But say if I find a goal through a process I like, I'm gonna go through that result 10 times over. You see what I mean? Because I love the process of it. So it's like, yes, you want to have a great purpose, but guess what? Your purpose is greater when you don't even think about it. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that is not the same now. So from your perspective, like, how do you feel like people could be motivated to go to the gym? Like, what advice would you have?
Yeah, I would say, for one, it's like you said, like, have a clear image of what your reason is for working out, right? Like, whether it is like, you know, like, I want to do better with girls, I want people to respect me, like, I want to be strong and capable. Like, have a good reason that's going to motivate you. That isn't just, well, I want to be fit. It's like, yeah, but why do you want to be fit, right? Like, you want to go into a little bit, because then that's a more powerful driving force, right? And then if you can work to, over time, have that become part of your identity, it's a lot stronger, right? Like, for me, I'm someone who works out, right? Like, in my head, I have my identity as like, I'm health conscious. I'm someone who works out. So if someone says like, hey, it's a Tuesday, you want to go get blackout drunk, I'm not even tempted, because I'm like, that's not me. Like, that's just not something that I do, because that's not part of my like persona, you know? So like, once you figure out like a deep seated reason why you want to be fit, and then slowly over time, you really like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like you really become that person. So like, you don't even like consider doing things that are unhealthy. That's more like long term.
The reality is, even if you did all you said, you can never achieve Liver King's body. Like, even if Liver King was natural, most people cannot achieve Liver King's body. Let's make a rain check here. Most people are not going to be looking like the fitness influencer. The fitness influencer you're looking at, you're not going to look like them. I'm sorry.
To keep you nice. They want you to keep you nice. They want you. That's why they lie to you. They sell you a dream.
Yeah.
They say if you be nice, respectful, tell her you love her every day, she'll fall in love with you. And then the nigga does it. It doesn't work. And then you see her calling you about her boyfriend, saying, oh, he treats me bad every day. No. He flops on me. And then you tell her, why don't you just break up with him? And she's like, I can't.
I was like, no, I mean, that already exists. Let's not do that. There's no way I want any association with Nickelodeon.
You know what you guys should do? You guys should low-key do like a little, like, I don't know, we got Victor the vocalist, you got me singing the theme song, and then you have the guitar.
I'll be like the Matt guy, or what's his name, like I can't remember, the glasses guy.
The glasses.
Yeah, I'll get my glasses and he'll be Victoria Justice.
Is his name Justin?
No, wait, was it Justin?
I can't remember. I just saw clips of the show.
Right.
Yeah, I just seen the theme song, and they're just doing their thing.
It was a cringe show. I'm sorry if people don't like it, but honestly, I can't say it. I watched it because of Ariana, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Same real. But it's looking pretty good though. Like, did you do anything to?
It's just genetics, man. I just prayed every day. Trust me. It's like, what do you call it? Like 2 years ago, I used to be a bald-faced baby too, but just keep praying. Just keep praying that God will bless you with genetics, and then one day you wake up and it'll just start growing, you know?
Start growing, man.
You guys are constantly making content like every day. Eh? Like, you guys
Every day.
working on it.
Every day you gotta. That's how you gotta be, bro. Like when you're trying to do something like this, like I said earlier, you just gotta stay consistent, man. Like that's really what it is. For anybody that's watching this, just stay consistent, keep doing your thing, and just be different. You know, somebody's probably gonna put sad music over this. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm being a motivational speaker.